Missing Link is a simple but sweet stop-motion film about an explorer helping a Sasquatch find his family of Yetis in the Himalayan mountains.
It was created by Leica Entertainment, who also made Corpse Bride, Coraline, and Kubo and the Two Strings, so in other words, it looked freaking fantastic. It was actually difficult at times to tell whether it was stop motion or computer generated.
There were quite the many giggle bits in this one, especially between the explorer Sir Lionel Frost and the Sasquatch named Susan.
Hugh Jackman stars as Frost, an explorer looking to prove himself by finding exotic creatures. Now Zach Galifianakis plays the Sasquatch. Their chemistry together was great, even though it's only really their voices that you can hear.
The entire time I kept picturing Zach messing around in the booth with Hugh Jackman as they're trying to read their lines. I mean, of course the movie is cute, but imagining that just made it better for me.
After Frost finds Susan, the two travel to the Himalayan mountains for most of the 90-minute runtime. It's pretty much a standard buddy comedy movie.
The simple story here and kid-friendly humor was kind of a letdown for me after Leica's other films. It's kind of felt like they were trying to replicate the Disney and Pixar style rather than sticking to their own unique brand.
Everything about this movie was cliche. I mean, of course the movie was great overall, the animation was great, the voice talent did a great job, the humor was funny. It's just, we've seen all of these plot points a million times over in Disney films, which kind of ruined any possibility of suspense here.
I brought my niece, she loved it, but me, you already know.
Even the stereotypical bad guys lose all of their menace because every single dangerous situation ends so predictably.
The bad guys did cause a shootout on a train, and then they had this chase scene on a boat during a storm, so those two scenes, I guess I kinda liked them, but I couldn't forget it was animation. I didn't get that adrenaline rush I usually get.
I do give the filmmakers credit for slipping in a little bit of evolution talk into such a kid-friendly movie. Not really sure how every parent will take it, but for one, I did enjoy them infusing a little bit of science education into such a simple story. Enough cannot be said about the animation. It makes up for such a simple story. 8 out of 10.
I was chuckling throughout, but mostly because I was imagining Zach Galifianakis saying those lines. 7 out of 10.
Leica Entertainment continues to impress with their stop motion, however, I just feel like they Disney-fied their story just a little too much. 6 out of 10.
The niece laughed, but I wasn't having any of it. Nothing more than a cartoon action. 4 out of 10.
The plot was simplistic and cliche, so everything that was happening was no surprise to me. 2 out of 10. We here at Who's Review give Missing Link the overall rating of monkeying around. This is a good-hearted family flick with the kind of a simple story that children of all ages will be able to keep up with. Now, the stop motion is pretty legit. I mean, that's probably only something the adults or maybe even only the film buffs will actually be able to appreciate. But anyway, that's our review. Let us see yours, post your thoughts, and share your own video reviews in the comments below. Stay up to date with all of our stuff through social media, and as always, thanks for checking us out here at Who's Review, where everyone's a critic.